if we talk a little bit about the soft palate, it is one of the key muscles. And the soft palate is behind the hard palate, which is the bumpy gum rib behind your teeth. If you take the tip of your tongue and
go way back, that little bump you got there.
Go back to the very back, as far back as the tongue can go. And if you yawn, if you do, take a yawn, but don't let the yawn close, because you're going to want to let it close, because it actually, people who have a gag reflex will not pull the yawn. And when I say pull the yawn, like go as if, and then imagine you took a grapefruit and shoved it into the back of your throat to keep your soft palate open. So it's almost like pulling it up towards your eyeballs on the inside. And then you keep a grapefruit there. So if that grapefruit is still there, it's going to sound like this.
I got the grapefruit. I got it.
Right? So don't let your soft palate close. Keep that grapefruit in place. But then, for the most part, every single thousands and thousands of international students worldwide have this issue. And I listen to them and I go, your soft palate is really, really tight. And it can't be, because you need to open it up so you have more breath at the back for when we get into those accelerated reads. And a good way to do that is if you take a he and a haw. We're going to become a donkey for a minute. And this is going to thrust open your soft palate and then close it. And then thrust it open and then close it. And we're going to do it on a breath in. And we're going to do it on a breath out. So Deb, I'm going to get you to he and haw, in and out. And it's going to sound like this. He, haw. 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 Now, get to the point where you're doing and you're not doing it right. It's got to be okay. That's it. And when you go he in, it's thrusting the soft palate open, and when you go ha, it's closing it. And then you go and it's opening it up. And so anytime you aspirate in, guys, and aspirating in is simply breathing and talking backwards. So I'm going to breathe in and talk. So I'm going to say, so how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Right. And a lot of people find it very difficult because they always want to breathe out and talk, because that's what we do as human beings. But when you want to become aliens and creatures and monsters, so you're going to want that aspiration in. And it's going to make you cough because you're not used to it. So you're going to go, because you're literally pulling your air backwards through the instrument, which is, well, you're not really, you're actually pulling and holding. But the air is going towards the back as opposed to breathing out. You're breathing in, which is an odd experience for your dear, sweet esophageal folds, and it makes you want to cough. But it's a really great exercise, and you will find incredible strengths in there for creatures and monsters of the like.
Yep. Okay. And you'll find you'll stop coughing much less the more and more you take all these on. So repetition with all these tips and exercises. Repetition, and don't forget